Where's Sophia? Sophia, are you gonna ring the bell? You ringing a bell?
Come on, Cole.
No, she doesn't.
You gotta wait for me before you make
Says
the play.
no.
You don't touch anything.
Where's Sophia?
She's ringing.
She's what?
Not ringing it.
You can edit all this out.
Because she's being a baby. That's why.
Mean parents, mean parents. Grandma said she can.
Well, she can, but she's going to cry like a baby. And then you're going to hear swearing.
You
All
can
right,
make your
we're
points
gonna,
like
we're gonna say grace.
The white lady.
There's Denise. They say, where's Denise?
Here I am.
Here I am. And there's Oliver over there. Now we'll ring the bell. Grandma always rules over everybody, doesn't she?
No,
Yeah, ranch or Italian?
not me. Me.
There's the finished product of the roast
Me.
and the potatoes and the carrots.
What I
Sebastian said he doesn't want to eat today.
Hello.
Want any potatoes?
Does Jimmy want to eat?
Yep, I'm eating his food.
Stealing food off the baby's plate.
Do you want it back?
No, that's a germ.
Corn, peas, green beans.
Here's the kids' table.
Yeah, it's meat. You like it.
Why me?
Some have an extra plate. I don't know why.
Huh?
How come we have an extra plate? Oh, David hasn't
Do you
grabbed
want-
his plate yet.
Do you want your pop in there or do you want to?
David thinks that's why. He thinks he's gonna be the last one.
Okay, no iPads at the table. We know the rule.
I know.
Well, why is it here?
Right here.
Let's move
Right
it.
there. I'm not able to do that.
No phones
Wait,
or
do you have a
iPads.
book of? Do you have a book of rules?
I don't have a book of rules, but we just know no iPads and no phones at the table.
No.
And no wearing of a hat. And you can't wear
She's
a
wearing a
hat.
You
hat.
put it in here or you drinking it out of there?
Has it?
You drinking it out of here?
Only you can say
Okay,
if
there's
you
my
were
dinner. I have my roasted onion, my broccoli, my carrots, my green beans, my mushrooms, and probably about 2 ounces of roast beef.
Pennsylvania.
Look at the lazy butts over there. No. And more lazy butts. Although Denise and Gary just got done with the dishes.
Yes, we're not lazy slackers, no.
There's the slacker.
Slacker.
Well, I know the second part was really short, but I had a busy day. Busy. I got up early and got most of the stuff done before I had to pick up Alyssa from school, which is good because we got to the restaurant like right around 12 o'clock. And we had so much fun. We didn't leave until 3, but we were very fortunate that it really wasn't that busy. And so the waiter kept telling us that we didn't have to leave in a hurry. We were in no hurry. We left a pretty good tip for him, though. At least I did. I'm assuming that Jeff and Kathy did too, but I think that they did. But he was so nice. He kind of reminded me of Olaf from Frozen. He was so friendly. He was so funny. And he came and talked to us all the time. It was like he was part of our group. And it was good. I didn't get home in time. There was a mix-up picking up Alyssa because I wasn't sure I was going to get home in time. So I called Denise and I asked Josh to go pick her up. And Josh thought she was coming out the back of the school. And when Alyssa came out the front of the school, there was nobody there. So at least she had enough sense to go back into the office. And so then the office called Cindy. And then Cindy called me just as I was pulling into the garage. So I said, oh, no, I'll go back. And just as I went back there, Josh and Alyssa had found each other, so I gave him a ride home. So it was pretty close, but we got home, so it was fun. Kind of bummed that Aaron couldn't make it for dinner. He had to work, and then Jim got called into work, so he wasn't here for dinner. But we had a good time. We always have a good time. The kids are a little more rambunctious tonight than they normally are, but, you know. And Helen Brady, you know, you're right about the brakes. When I told you earlier about pumping the brakes, I must not have anti-lock brakes on my car. Maybe I do, I don't know. But yeah, you're not supposed to pump them. You're supposed to just put it in and it goes boo as it's stopping. But I don't know. I'm curious that the cars in the South, because if they're manufactured in the South, do they equip them with the anti-lock brakes, or is that a standard feature? Maybe my car has them. I haven't really noticed. I just always just kind of pump my brakes, but maybe I'm not supposed to be doing that. And I gave you bad advice. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you won't have any more ice in a while, but it's different if you're not used to driving on it. I mean, there's so many people have been killed in car accidents because of it, because they just don't know. I just think the main thing is that they think because they have four-wheel drive that you can still drive as fast as you want, but you just slide on all four wheels, even if you got four-wheel drive. It's just it's a myth that, you know, it's better if you get stuck in the snow, obviously, if you have a four-wheel drive, but if you have ice, No. You got to just be careful. You just really have to be careful. I don't think I have any plans for tomorrow. But I just kind of have a feeling that I'm going to have a gain this week. I was so bad on Sunday. I had those nuts and those pretzels the other night. I did break down and not break down, but I did have a piece of cake and some ice cream, which was not good. I had that tonight for dinner, for dessert, which I didn't even film, which I should have. So I was over my points. I don't know. I just don't feel it this week. And so I'm going to go no matter what, because that's just it. I just know I'm going to have a gain, but I'm just going to get on with my life and get back on track. And that I'm not going to get that fat-free stuff anymore. I mean, the refried beans weren't bad. I really did like them. I really couldn't taste the difference in them, but that sour cream was just awful. It was just, and then people are suggesting I use the Greek yogurt. I don't like yogurt, but I've never had the Greek yogurt. But I've always said that I'm going to just eat what I want to eat, just to eat less of it. So I think I did that yesterday because I just know I'm going to have a gain, and so I was trying to rein in my points somehow, and I kind of sacrificed my own beliefs in that in a way, because I still believe that the only way I'm going to lose my weight is to eat the way I want to eat within reason, and that's not the way I want to eat. I'm sorry, but it's just not the way I want to eat. I would rather just figure in the extra points, and if I go over, I go over. So once again, interruptions. I'll be right back. Well, that was Christy, because Aaron didn't believe that I sent him a piece. I sent Christy a piece of cake home, but it was a pretty big piece, but it was for her to share with Aaron, and he didn't believe that, so I had to tell him that. And then Mary took Jim's dinner home. I had to call, because I thought Christy forgot Aaron's dinner, so I called, and she says, no, Mary took it. So then I realized that Mary took Jim's dinner for Don. And then what else happened? Oh, David forgot his school bag, or backpack, so I had to call him because he's got exams tomorrow, so he had to come back and get his backpack. What will they do without me? I can't leave. I can't die. I have to stay here because they would be lost without me. I'd like to think that. But I guess that's about it. I had such a good day. I met Jeff and Kathy back when I worked in Montgomery Wards. I'm old enough to be a young mother to both of them, because Kathy's 52 and Jeff is 54, I think. So, but we hit it off from the very start, and one of my best memories is working at Montgomery Wards, because it was like family, and I really treasure my friends, and I treasure my friendships with them, and we could go a long time without seeing each other and then just pick it up where we left off, and it was just so fun. Like I said, we were there at the restaurant for almost 3 hours, but it just seemed like we were there for 5 minutes. It was so much fun. Okay, that's about it. I gotta finish answering my comments. I usually do those in the morning, but like I said, I wanted to get everything prepared before I went, so that when I got home I wasn't running around with a chicken with its head cut off, which I'm glad I did, because it was very easy. And either today or tomorrow I'll put up the recipe for the roast that I made. It's a little heavy on the fat. Like I said, I'm going to eat the way I want to eat. I just eat less of it, and it's really quite good, if I do say so myself. My kids like that I'm doing recipes, because they always call me and ask, how did you do this? How did you do that? So now they can just look at my YouTube video. So I'll let you know the next time I cook something. I'll show you. So I will see you guys in the morning.